It was already past 1 a.m. when Mark finally got home. Not long ago, I saw him post on social media that year. Kissing her cheek felt like forever. He even added a photo. In the picture, his one that got away was sitting in a car, waving goodbye to the person taking the photo. The smile on her face looked almost mocking. Maybe she knew I'd see the picture. Maybe that was the whole point. Still up, Mark seemed surprised to find me sitting alone on the couch, watching TV so late. But that was it. As if he didn't even need an answer, he turned and headed for the bathroom. Last time his high school sweetheart called saying she couldn't sleep, he went into overdrive, so concerned he didn't need sleep, chatting and videoing with her all night until 3 a.m. And now, his wife of 7 years gets a measly still up? Nothing more. He casually tossed his clothes on the floor and went into the bathroom. The shower started running. I habitually picked up his clothes, threw them in the washing machine, went to the walk-in closet, grabbed his pajamas, and put them outside the bathroom door. Over the years, I hadn't been able to give him a child. I felt so guilty about it, trying to make it up to him by being considerate and kind in every way, paying attention to all the little things. But somehow, the more attentive I was, the further he seemed to drift away. Like that night not long ago, when it was pouring rain, and I braved the storm to bring him an umbrella. He turned around and handed it to his one that got away, too. A while later, Mark opened the bathroom door. He saw the pajamas I'd picked out for him, frowned slightly, and picked them up. Why these? Which ones did you want? I asked, getting up. Today's your ovulation day. Usually, you're super aware of that. Mark glanced at me. Before I could answer, he put on the pajamas and went into the bedroom. 7 years of marriage, and I haven't gotten pregnant. It's become a shared heartache for us. We've been to the doctor multiple times. They said there's nothing seriously wrong. Just relax and try to stay positive. But for 7 years, he's outwardly claimed not to care, but deep down, he desperately wants a kid. So much so that he knows my cycle better than I do sometimes. Every time I'm ovulating, we wear the matching pajamas. It's a kind of understanding between us, a signal. But this time, I hadn't gotten those pajamas out. He wouldn't bother to wonder why. Maybe my thoughts just don't matter to him anymore. He wouldn't care. His one that got away, though, just a little hint, and he'd drop everything to shower her with attention and concern. I was quiet for a long time, then went back to the bedroom. As soon as I wrapped my arms around him, he impatiently pushed my hand away. I'm tired. Can you just leave me alone? In the past, I would have tried to win him over. But this time, I didn't say anything. I got up silently and went to the guest room. He glanced back at me, and just as I reached the door, he said, I'm really tired tonight. I'll make it up to you tomorrow. He rarely says things like that on his own, but I was already tired, emotionally exhausted. Don't bother. I closed the bedroom door, went to the guest room, and couldn't fall asleep. Mark and I met in high school. We weren't that close back then. I was the top student in the class, but my classmate, the slacker, was always jealous and bullying me. One time, she and a couple of her loser friends cornered me in an alley, trying to shake me down for money. Mark saw it, walked by without helping, but he did mutter one word. Weak. Maybe that word got to me, because I fought back. The result was predictable. I got ganged up on by 3 lowlifes, but I went straight for my classmate, scratching her face, knocking out one of her teeth, and breaking her nose. It blew up big. Her parents angrily stormed into the school, threatening to call the cops. I was terrified. Mark stepped up and stood in front of me, facing her parents. Go ahead and call the cops. I dare you. You don't want to do that. Your daughter's been bullying classmates, extorting money. You really want the police to get involved in that, you know, find out all the details? I don't know if she'll do jail time, but she'll definitely get expelled. Her parents got scared. Mark grabbed my arm and pulled me away.